Hey, it's Dominique Barbie here, and I'm going to show you how to manifest money fast. All right, my name is Dominique Barbie, and I'll be talking to you about the seven-figure mindset. And I've helped thousands of people quit their job and earn $1,000 or $10,000 per month. I've helped over 100 people become six and seven-figure earners, and I've helped many find peace of mind and overcome circumstances. So I didn't start as this top network marketer or top person online or top influencer. It didn't just fall out the sky because I have people who call me lucky and all types of things, but I actually struggled online for 2.5 years, and I tried to make money here and there. I would see these programs pop up, and I just couldn't make money to save my life, to be honest. In fact, my strategy was to pray for signups. I would pray, get on my knees, and say, please help me get 2 signups a week. Please help me get 5 signups a week. I couldn't recruit, and I started to hate recruiting because I didn't know how, to be honest with you. But long story short, I was able to get a mentor, and everything changed when I learned about the seven-figure mindset. And, a lot of devastating things happened to me, and I don't use it as an excuse anymore. I actually believe that you can turn your pain into millions of dollars, or you can turn your pain into no income. It's up to you. So stay until the end. I'm going to show you my top millionaire money boosters for you and your family. I was actually able to break the generational curse in my family. I was the bloodline and become the first millionaire in my family. And it's just something that to this day, it's just shocking to me. Unfortunately, I've lost my mother and 2 of my brothers along the way, but that motivated me to become stronger and better for other people. Now, it's one thing for me to make money, but it's another thing for other people to make money. And I definitely want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook, because I'm going to leave in the description my free group where I'm going to be actually sharing content and value that's going to help you change your life. I'm going to be sharing affirmations that change my life. I'm going to be sharing different things that can help you, whether you join me or in anything or not. That's not the point. My goal is to really serve my gift so that you can be blessed and you can be helped, whether it's a free strategy or whether you do business with me. My goal now is really just to give as much value as possible. So this is the first process that I do before I do any business. This has helped me earn so much money and help me have supernatural results. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have clarity, and you can take a picture of this and write down these bills so you can know exactly how much you need to pay for your bills. I did this activity and I was shocked at how much money that I was spending. So you have to get clear and know how much it takes to get your to pay your bills. Now that's part of the strategy, because people need to understand the mindset of people, and you're going to do what it takes to pay your bills. You're not just going to let yourself get evicted, right? So when you gain clarity with this, you're going to tap into your mind power. I'll keep going with that as I go. The second thing is to set an intention. You have to obey laws. There's no way around it. When I was poor, which I was poor for a long time, and I found out how to get rich, I definitely recommend that you read Think and Grow Rich, watch The Strangest Secret on YouTube. When I read and started to listen to these personal development, I was like, oh snap, it's levels to this, it's laws to this. And one of the most shocking things that I saw was when Earl Nightingale, he said, men simply don't think. It terrified the crap out of me. It was in a dead winter. I was in Indiana, and our gas got cut off, freezing. I had children, and I was pissed off. And I was looking at my husband like, what happened? Nobody paid the bill. We didn't have no money, right? And so I was crying in the car, and I slipped on that video, The Strangest Secret. Go watch it. And he was saying men simply don't think. He said out of 100 men, over 90% of those people, I forget, don't quote me on the exact number, will end up broke or dependent on somebody else for income. When he said that, it scared the crap out of me. And my biggest fear became becoming an older person and not being able to pay my bills. Being broke, spend my whole time, and then I'm old and then I don't got no money. That became my biggest fear. When he said that and he was an older guy, I was like, oh shoot, if I keep going like that, I'm going to be broke. So you got to set an intention to manifest enough money to pay your bills. Here's an affirmation that you can definitely use to manifest that money that you took to write down that total number of bills. You can start there. That's actually how I became a millionaire. I literally started with, my goal was to make $1,000 online. Okay, my goal was to make any money online at first, but I said, you know what? Let me make $1,000 online, and then after that, I'm gonna double it to 2,000. When I hit 2,000, I'll hit 4,000. 4,000, 8,000, because if you do something once, you can do it again. And I was like, 8,000, 10,000. I was like, 10,000, 20,000. At that point, I had so much fear. When I heard 20,000 a month, that seemed crazy to me. But boom, I hit $20,000 a month. Then I was like, shoot, I might as well keep going. I hit 40,000, then 80,000, then $100,000 a month, and then I hit $200,000 a month. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I started from my goal of being $1,000 a month and following laws and principles. So this is the affirmation. So write it down. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have manifested $3,000 or earned $3,000 or more on August 12th, 2022 or earlier. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Yay, woohoo. Yay, woohoo. So that's your affirmation. You're going to say it with intention. The third step is to ask God for help and surrender. This is what I do. You can put magically resolved at the top of the paper. You can put kingdom resolved, universe resolved, however the case may be. This is where I started. When I got to the point where 2.5 years making no money, made a little bit of tiny baby money, I got on the floor. I remember this like the back of my head, and I said, Lord, if you help me, I'll help your people. And in the Bible, it says, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Now, I'm not a religious person, y'all. I really don't really have a religion. I do believe in God. I do believe in the principles, but when I started to read the Bible from a success principles, it is so much success wealth principles in there. If you take the religious part out, it's crazy. It says cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. You can cast all your worries from the past and anxiety of the future and just be in the present and give it to a higher power. I gave it to a higher power that day, but I took these next steps. I didn't just say, oh Lord help me, and then I'm not going to do nothing. No, I prayed for help, said the affirmation on my face, flat, humble as ever, and I said, thank you, thank you. I was just thanking him for the help, and it's just, I remember the next morning I woke up and it was a loud voice, because I was ready to give up. At times I was ready to commit suicide. I was so depressed, and I woke up and I heard a loud rumbling voice and it said, get up and go help my people. And if you follow me in the past, you know this story, and it's true. And I'm dedicating this next 90-day run to helping the people. So you're going to see me on my page going live. You're going to see me doing more things for people than ever before. So allow. The art of allowing. You can pause this video and read this. I'm not going to read this whole thing because you've already been here for at least 7 minutes. But the thing is, don't judge anything as good or bad, okay? You never know that the very thing that is paining you is trying to get you motivated to do something different, right? And that's what happened to me. It's either the pain of staying the same, either it has to be greater than you changing for you to change. And when my pain was so heavy, I got to the point I lifted my hands up. I said, this is too much. I changed. I said, that day I'm going to change. I said, I'm going to be organized if I got to be organized. I'm going to do personal development if I got to do personal development. I'm going to watch these other people having success. I'm going to do what they do instead of saying I don't feel like doing stuff. I started to do what all the other people didn't want to do. But I did it in a way that was simpler. And I started having results. So repetition, you want to say that affirmation out loud and in the morning before bed. And you want to be consistent. 30 to 90 days of really, really saying this affirmation. Definitely meditate, and I'm going to leave the Peace and Let Go exercise in the Facebook group. Also, join the group as I go more in depth on these and many other topics, business strategies, etc. to help you. If you're watching this from that group, get ready. Stay plugged into that group because I'm going to be sharing strategies with you and sharing things for you. So just, be on the lookout for that group. Also, take inspired action. Inspired action is like faith without works is dead. Follow your heart and what feels right. Listen for any harmonious inklings that you feel inspired to do. I will also list my top money affirmations in the groups as well. But inspired action is when you feel in your heart like you gotta change. Really, on some real stuff, most of the people I've trained to become 6- and 7-figure earners, they were willing to do whatever it takes and they were coachable and teachable. But one thing they started to change was they started doing what they knew they needed to do. Most people actually know exactly what they need to do. They just don't do it. And if you consistently do the things that you know you need to do on a daily basis, start with one thing and just keep doing it. Keep doing one new thing or one thing you know you got to do each day until you build a habit. Then add 2, then add 3. Because I thought these big marketers and people making money, I honestly thought that they felt like doing this stuff every day. And when I found out, like, they started off sucking 2 and they kept on going and they just, all these things, and they did things that they didn't feel like doing. I was like, oh, okay. I thought they was just creeps, just wanting to do it. But once you do it, it becomes a habit and it becomes natural. Okay? So, want to manifest money even faster? Make sure you do all those steps together. Don't miss no steps. The Operation Promised Land Millionaires, I'm super excited. I'm going to share with you my fast money maker to take inspired action on. If you feel like you need help taking inspired action or need a vehicle that's going to take you there faster, if you don't know the story of the Promised Land, is where the Egyptians were saved, and then they were going to the Promised Land to milk and honey after they were slaves. It took them 40 years because they was complaining and mumbling and not doing what they were supposed to do. And that journey only took 2 weeks. Don't quote me, but it was like 2 weeks. They took 40 years. Don't that remind you of 40 years working at a job for 40 hours only to retire off less than 40%? Or some people don't even save enough by the time they retire. So we are a unity alliance where we don't even compete. So the 7 figures in 8 days, 8 weeks, or 8 months strategy is very powerful. With this strategy that I'm going to show you, this 21 newbies who used to suck and they used to try to make money online. This is not MLM. This is not anything like that. It's very powerful. Look, 21 newbies. This is their weekly check from $1,000 to $2,000. That's over 10. Well, that's from $4,000 to $10,000 per month. Newbies, and 97% of people who try to make money online normally in these companies and stuff like that sometimes shut down on them. Guess what? They don't even make $400 a month. Those are real statistics. So what does that tell you? So here's another bonus when you actually get started today and set up the strategy session with me. I was able to get $2,500 in 1 day approval for funding, just for funding. I'll send you a link for that. Okay. And the wealth movement is very powerful. That's what I'm going to talk about with the 7-figure strategy. I created the 7-figure strategy part of that. I went from burning myself out, working 40 to 80 hours a week, to working 4 hours per week, y'all. Okay? Sometimes 12 hours per week, but I used to work like 80 hours when I was making $200,000 a month in the past. I remember when I first hit $200,000 a month, I had to give pretty much my life. I didn't have time for my family. I didn't have balance. And with this movement, you're going to get access to a billionaire mentor on top of myself. And he told me he has room for 25 more people where me, other top earners, and him is going to train you how to make a minimum of $2K to $10K per week with I promise you, less work. With this strategy, it's so powerful. And on top of that, it's another strategy on, oh my gosh, it's just powerful. So the next 90 days, we're going to change so many lives. I passed my life insurance exam. And when you get into life insurance, it's not like MLM. It's not like anything you've seen before. This is a company with a billionaire mentor. It's not like other life insurance agencies. We're going to show you how to do this virtually online, or you can do it from the comfort of your own home. And you basically do applications, okay? And these are people who fill out forms saying that they want to get what we have to offer, and then you set up you do the application for them, which takes 15 to 30 minutes. They pay you $1K, $2K, or $3K per application. So this is the kind of checks. If you really, really do this and you make a career out of this, you could be receiving this weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from the course and the system that was created. So the truth is, I'm going to be honest, we all have been working too hard. There's a student literally working 1 day a week making $80K. So if you want info on that, make sure you stay to the end and set up that strategy session. I do have more testimonials for you. These are rookies earning $74,000 to $325,000 already in 4 months. What? Newbies. So bonus, I'm going to help you earn your first $10,000 to $30,000 within your first 1 to 4 weeks. And I'm going to help over 1,000 people earn $1,000 to $10,000 plus per month, working half the hours than you are now. So if you want to see the full strategy, it's a short video. Watch this strategy video by texting 7 figs in 8 days to 833-974-0712. It's an automated text message that's going to give you the video of the strategy. It's super short. And you can become a wealth agent and receive $100K for $100, $200K for $200, $300K for $300 for your family, and it's setting you up for living and when you pass away, a living legacy. Each app pays you $1K to $3K or more. It takes 15 to 30 minutes or less. So I'll show you how to do 10 apps quickly and earn your first $10,000 or $30,000. Then flip that into a 1 million. And to see how to flip that to 1 million, you want to watch that video at 500kmonths.com. Okay, that's it, people. I hope you got value from this. Go watch the strategy video at 500kmonths.com and book a strategy session with me. And text 7 figures in 8 days to that number, 833-974-0712 for updates. I do text updates as well, and join a group. I'll put it in the description. If you got any questions, you can email me at coachbarbie10sides@gmail.com, and of course, send me a message on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. Okay. Happy manifesting. Have a blessed day. Super, super excited. Go book a strategy session with me on that website. All right. Have a great day.